What's up, my fierce and fearless business baddies? Welcome to another episode with me, Tiffany, the Process Princess and owner of Process Prowess, where I help fierce and fearless female entrepreneurs just like you create a more fun, dynamic, sustainable, and profitable business by breaking it down so you can break through. Before we get going, as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I also invite you to join me on Patreon while I dive deeper, and who knows, you may even get some goodies. As always, the link for my Patreon and all ways to work with me is below in the description. Let's get going. Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of Breakdown to Breakthrough. Today, we are going to talk at a high level about taking action. So we've already talked about the difference between growing and scaling your business. And hopefully by now, based on whatever your short and long-term goals are, you have an idea of what it is that you want to do, either grow or scale your business. But today we are going to start talking about, again, at a high level, what it is that you need to do in order to start putting this into action. As we continue to progress, we're going to talk about some real-time, quick wins, step-by-step things that you can do within your business to help streamline things, scrap what doesn't work, or delegate the stuff that you don't need to be bothered doing. So first, I want to start talking about how, in order to take action, you have to stop working. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it's a physical fact that when you are extremely focused on your thinking, then your ability to be creative actually shrinks because all of your energy is going in one direction. And you need creativity if you want to boost your productivity and figure out ways to do things bigger, better, and faster. Now, creativity comes when your brain is relaxed, right? So that is when you can make connections between ideas that you maybe didn't think of before. And that's why so many people get inspiration in the shower. I know I'm one of them. Now, during this time, you're not really thinking about anything specific. So brilliance has room to strike, right? And that's why it's important to stop working, give yourself some time to relax, let your mind wander, and you're going to be surprised at the insights and solutions that come to life. But the key to making that happen is to make sure that you can truly find a way to do nothing. Now, make an appointment for yourself. A do nothing appointment that never gets bumped, right? Make this a routine habit, whether you want to do it weekly, whatever day of the week that you want to do it, whatever time feels good to you. If you don't set time aside to do absolutely nothing with yourself, then you're going to end up being in reactive mode all the time. And it's going to never feel like you're actually getting stuff done, right? It's actually just really slowing down your growth. So lesson number 1 here, in order to get ahead, you need to learn how to be able to do nothing. So now we've done nothing, right? Now, what are we going to do during this time that we're doing nothing? And we're thinking of all these creative ideas. Well, you want to take a step back in your business. You really want to retreat because complacency and doubt are 2 of your biggest challenges as a business owner. And if you're not constantly growing personally and professionally, you're actually falling behind, guaranteed. Your competitors are not going to be taking a backseat on expanding themselves and their market share. And if you're hesitating on making decisions for yourself because you're not quite sure of the next step or how to accomplish it, then you're going to end up really in the same boat, right? And the status quo is definitely going to create a drag for your business. And again, we don't want to slow it down because what we're really looking for is that sustainability, that growth, and profitability. So being able to take a step back and really looking at what is it that I need to do? Where are my opportunities? Where do I want to go? How did I get to where I am right now is really going to be beneficial to you during that do nothing time. So it's really vital, again, to retreat and just get that mindset reset so that you can regroup. That's going to allow you to make decisions a whole heck of a lot faster that are going to help you really move forward in your business. Now, to be at the top of your game and have the ability to really collapse timelines, you have to constantly look for ways to level up your thinking. And that also means learning from people who think differently than you and have a different set of experiences, right? So there's nothing wrong with going in and taking a further look at that competition, because that kind of learning, it can really improve your decision-making process because you can see new angles that you maybe just couldn't really even see before because you were so stuck in the weeds and you had those business blinders on. So make sure that you're dedicating some time to building your network inside and outside of your industry as well. Explore with those contacts new ways of getting better at business. Ask them what they do in challenging situations and consider how you can actually apply them to your own business, make it your own, and help you be more productive, right? Work with coaches, join master classes, or even at the very least, educate yourself in a brand new area whenever you have the opportunity to. Even if that area is nowhere near what you do, the things that you learn about a new topic might actually spark something new in your business, right? As your brain puts together these creative solutions during your do nothing time, you can actually really come up with things that you might not have ever thought of before. So those are the things that are going to improve your impact and help you scale faster, right? Finding different ways to do things, finding different things to do. It's going to help you with your profitability and your growth right along with it. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about here is breaking your systems. This is my favorite. Break those patterns, break the way that you think, break the way that you're doing things. Think of different ways that you can do the same thing, only be more efficient, more beneficial, more impactful, more cost-effective for your business, right? You constantly are hearing that if you want to scale, then you have to get systems and automations in place, right? That's super true. But if you really do want to collapse timelines, you have to figure out how to do it better and how to do it faster. And that means breaking the systems that you set up, stripping it down, and finding ways to make them even more effective for you. So when you have this big vision, the only way that you're going to be able to make that vision come to life is to really enlist others to help you, right? And if you can do it all on your own, then maybe your vision isn't big enough. But obviously right now, for now, you're going to have to think, what is it that you can handle? What can you maintain? But you really want to think big. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to make the impact that you're really meant to make. All you really do have to do to get started is to be clear on what your end goal is, and then allow other people, whether they're members of your team, family members, friends, people that are also in the industry, in the market, let them come in and contribute to it from all different ways, right? You don't have to be by yourself just because you're a solopreneur. Now, it's only with these different perspectives that you're really going to collapse your timelines in a massive way and figure out the systems or tweaks that your current systems can help you actually go about doing it. So be sure to get everybody that you can involved in this process, right? They're going to see things that you don't. For example, they're going to know where you're needlessly losing time, right? It's easy to take a step back as a business owner when you're collaborating with other people to kind of see where those bottlenecks are in your workday. And then you can get some time to brainstorm some solutions to fix these issues and then in turn become more productive. Now, new perspectives bring new possibilities, and that's an added bonus, right? If your team or who you're collaborating with is helping you generate solutions, and they're going to have a lot more buy-in when it comes to making that change. They're going to have more support. You're going to have more buy-in too. And that means you're going to be able to get a whole heck of a lot more done in a shorter period of time. So you're essentially more productive from the get-go. So to kind of wrap things up here for today, seemingly counterproductive practices can actually be the gas to your business that you need to kind of rev up and keep going. So once you take that step back and start looking at your business and the tasks that you personally perform within it through a different lens, you're going to start finding ways to improve efficiency. And by enlisting other people to help you with that fresh set of eyes, you're going to be able to do it even faster, right? And before you know it, you're going to be making a massive impact on the world because you are kind of the trifecta for productivity, scalability, and profitability. It's all going to be yours, and your business is going to be running like a well-oiled machine until you break it again and make it run even bigger and better. So I hope this was helpful for you today. Again, take a time out, schedule some time for yourself to do nothing, take a step back, break your systems, look at your competitors, incorporate other people's ideas, thoughts, and opinions, lay it all out there for them, see how they can contribute to identifying any issues, anything that's broken, anything that's holding you back that you might not realize, and look to them, look within yourself, look at your competitors for different ways to come up with solutions for these problems, processes, issues, whatever it is that you're essentially spending more time on than you really need to, so that you can focus on being more productive, more creative, more skilled in your craft, and you can take on more clients. If you guys have any questions, as always, this is a personal experience, personal process. This is something that I can only go from a general standpoint to a certain point, right? Because every entrepreneur is different. Everything that is fun and dynamic for you is different. Your business is different. Your products and services are different. So I would love to work with you one-on-one to help you build your business roadmap, help you take a step back, help you take a look at the things that may or may not be working in your favor. How can you improve those? How can you take the things away that are not working for you? And how can you build a more fun, dynamic, sustainable, and profitable business? I want to thank you all for your support. And I know that was a message that a lot of you needed to hear. Down below, I'd love to hear your ideas for future episodes, your experience with everything that we talked about, or any tips and tricks that you have for your fellow audience members. If you'd like to be a guest on future episodes, submit an application below. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and connect with me on all my socials. If you're ready to get out of your head and into action, let's get you some more time, more money, more freedom in your business. There's plenty of ways to work with me, all linked below. And don't forget, when you have a clear vision for your business that works how you like to work, you become unstoppable.